when we were talking about the ecosystem, it begins with domain name. Every person, if we really mean and intend to give them a realistic, ethical, and honest success, they cannot go far building OnPassive.com, Facebook.com, Google.com. You've got to have your identity. You've got to have a property. It's all about location. Okay, real estate says, okay, it's location, location, location. So if you want to succeed in the digital world, it's the same thing. If you want to succeed, you've got to have that real estate or digital real estate. You've got to have that property that you own. You cannot have a rental place or shared or be on somebody's lot or property and expect to go far. You're just going to be attached to them. Let me give you an example. If your entire career is based on Amazon.com or Facebook.com, which is in hot water and deep trouble right now, okay, your life is going to be over. Okay, so in a way, you might be doing well, but when they get evicted, okay, from real people and governments, you'll get evicted with them. So don't, you know, pal up with the bad guys with the nasty intention. You've got to piggyback with OnPassive, where somebody is, we're going to put you on our shoulder and take you places, but it's your property. It's your, okay, Tim Dillon, is that how I say it? .com. Okay, it's MikeEllis.com. That is your property. You're not going to send one customer to OnPassive.com. You're not going to swear that OnPassive.com join and no. Okay, that is old. So OnPassive is going to give you the platform. It's quite the opposite. We do the work, we do the creativity, and you're the hero. So now we're sending you visitors to MikeEllis.com as you are the inventor, as you are the hero. And, okay, you never have to send a customer to OnPassive.com. It's the other way around. We're going to send you customers. It's called traffic. Oh, traffic, okay? So we're going to send you traffic. You are paying for that. You're hiring the company because we're good at, doing that, and we can do it at a scale, okay? And we're just going to send you customers. So we do the design, the building, the hosting, all of that, and of course we know the gigantic list of our products and portfolios, as they like to call them now. But as we all know, ONET is a more clean platform. Is going to allow us to communicate and connect socially and share our personal business things, as far as say announcements, linking together. So if you wish to bring LinkedIn, if you know it, and Facebook and another 20 other social media platforms, if not more, blend them together, what would be the juice of that, okay, or the extract? That would be OnPassive, clean, and not manipulating the data, what those guys do, okay? We're not going to sell the data. We're never going to sell it. We're going to bring you data, okay? So that's one thing. The other thing is not going to be by, like, in a way, we're abusing your privacy and invading your privacy. It will be permission based. So that is powerful, ONET. And I can see a lot of those platforms will have less popularity over time due to the OnPassive clean model that is focused on your privacy, your what matters to us, instead of like nonsense. I don't think we want to see more dogs and cats. We're going to see real people, okay? I have nothing against animals, okay? But I'm just saying, this is for people. This is a people business, all right? So we're not going to have shenanigans and say fake accounts and inflated, misleading data. That is corruption. We're not going to have that. We're going to have clean thing. You register, you have a profile in ONPASSIVE, and that will be replicating you, and only those who you allow will have access to you, and vice versa. So, but what I have never talked about, okay, something that I'm not going to say the name publicly because I assume this might be shared publicly, but there is a strategy or something. Do you remember I said many times we have many things up to under our sleeves, and we will just reveal it when it's done or in the proper time at the proper time. And this time is ready, not only to replace all those I would say abusive models and corrupted models. It's time for something fresh. So get ready for 2021 when we finally see it's about time. Okay, it's about time to see something that, okay, why people still use Facebook? Because that's what's available. And they manipulate the market intentionally. It's an organized crime. It's not an accident. It's not an honest mistake. It's an organized crime, what they have done. 48 states are suing them right now. So if you like what I feel, I'm going to tell you something bigger. If you feel that we're going to flip the table on Facebook and their neighbors, we're going to do something even bigger. So if you recall, and add it up to yourself, because I really am trying to hold myself. I think I'm going to get in trouble. Somebody's going to kind of yell at me, but I will not pay them. Okay, no, I'm kidding. I don't do that. We pay people fairly. Now, we are obviously close to 500,000. Say by the time we have a cycle or two, we're going to be a couple of millions. Do we agree? And on passive, like customers. So we're 1 million customer, like just on the start to begin with, which is within reach, almost like around the corner. Okay, so let's say we have 1 million customers of ONPASSIVE, including the founders. Now, previously, if you want to advertise for something, you've got to go to AdSense or pay-per-click. Okay, those two things are, in my opinion, are also, it's about time to retire them. And I apologize to Google that they have enough products, they have value. I have nothing but respect. It's a good company, it's reputable, it's valuable. We use it. We use many of their products. There's nothing against that. But there's some monopoly, practice in terms of advertisement. You got Bing as a search engine, and you got Yahoo. They're like, okay, minimal. All the other ones, Safari and this and that, but nothing. But Google is holding up the market when it comes to AdSense. Basically, you have a website or you have a blog or something. You allow them to post relevant content that is advertised or advertisement by advertisers or publishers, and when they get hits, impressions, or clicks, it doesn't have to be targeted or relevant or accurate or productive or profitable, but the counter is moving. So if I have an AdSense on OnPassive.com or OnPassive blog, okay, then any impression, any visitor, I'm collecting money. If you realize we're not doing that, but we have hundreds of websites for GoFounders. We're not doing that either, okay? But the other way is you go to Google, you put a card there or a payment method, and it's like almost they become your partners in your assets and money, and they suck whatever budget you do. And again, the counter is moving. Pay per click. Doesn't mean it's relevant, doesn't mean it's accurate, doesn't mean it's profitable or has any leverage. So a while ago, I saw that model. It seems to be unfair, and that model seems to be, in a way, it's like a monopoly and manipulative. I thought it's time to refresh the game and have a better approach. So think of this. We got a million customers in ONPASSIVE. I'm piecing things to you. Now I need your ultimate attention today. I know it might be late for some of our overseas visitors here, but watch this. Got a million websites. I'm not saying down the road millions and tens of millions and so forth, but let's begin with 1 million. What we have is we have the ability using AI, obviously, to give you a different funnel every day, a different website. That's not OCreate. That's a different website, 100% AI. We have hundreds of, I apologize, we have exactly 100,000 different templates and models and languages and all of that. They make different variations of websites. So the AI is designed to robotically change those websites daily. So you go to Mike Ellis today, you see it's talking about a webinar platform, but tomorrow you go mikeellis.com, you see it's talking about a communication product. The day after is talking about financial freedom. The day after is talking about bringing the world together and unity and charity and nonprofit. And the day after talks about academy and, or not specifically the name, but the concept of virtual learning. So every day Mike Ellis could be hunting in the mountains of Colorado or having fun with Ash, and then that website is changing. So if I'm a visitor, I'm a follower, I'm like impressed. How does he have the time to change it? Like it just like 2 hours ago I was here, it was totally a different website. So it's given it a lot of credibility. And if I don't, get attracted by the concept of, say, the staff, or talking about ways to manage your HR, you don't have any of that, but you might be impressed about social media options such as ONET. If not, then you might be attracted like to having your own website by OCreate or so forth, or having domain. So something is gonna get my attention as a follower to Mike Ellis. Did you realize he's the hero, but he's not doing the work? ONPASSIVE and ONPASSIVE staff and engineers are the ones who are doing that. 1 million. Okay, go back to the 1 million. Okay, just to begin with, hang on with me. What we've created also with that AI is we're able to advertise permission-based, okay, relevant content. Okay, remember, like the reseller, you have to tick a box, but also in the funnel or on the domain name, you're going to give us a permission. If you tick a box that there's a banner on each website that is published daily, we are going to advertise something. We become the AdSense, but permission-based and 100% targeted and related. Now, did you realize that I've become a better advertiser and more fair than Google? Why? And then Facebook. First of all, they're random, they're irrelevant, they're not targeted in any way, and they count. But what happens is, look at this ingenious, so fair, it's 100% with heart. Not only AI, but it's pure heart, okay? We could do it in many different ways. What we decided to do, I'm gonna give you the example of Nike shoes, okay? They're gonna advertise, they're gonna put $1 million campaign today, just $1 million campaign. With Google, it's going to suck it up like so quick, and who knows how much they're going to generate. With ONPASSIVE, they're going to put $1 million campaign for a certain time. We have blocks. We are pushing that to countries of their choice and relevant customers, obviously, and watch 1 million at a time, or as much as they can afford. But here's the table flipping aspect. Okay, up to now, Larry Page and Sergey cash out. Okay, every time you have a campaign of pay-per-click, they're the two that will cash out. Okay? Not employees. ONPASSIVE is going to advertise permission-based and accurately relevant, targeted traffic. We are going to generate, like, we're going to empower businesses, and we're going to obviously give them a better result, okay, because we're the market. I gave you 1 million, but what if I am the Google case? And what if I am the GoDaddy case and I have millions, tens of millions of websites, and I push one ad, one campaign, no matter what the budget is, we push it to, okay, every website we have, okay, in a certain block by choice. If you don't want that, no problem. But by doing so, remember the reseller, you're getting a cut commission from the revenue that happens within your organization. But with ONPASSIVE, when we do this tool, it starts with O, okay? Okay, let's call it O share, okay? Because it's literally sharing their advertisement, but just temporarily, okay? So that we can put a name on it. And we share the revenue. So their $1 million previously are up until now, it goes to one pocket or two or three. Facebook, one guy, two guys, okay. Now here, the $1 million, but that's one campaign, one advertiser, okay. Some are gonna be bigger as we grow. We become 20 million, we become 200 million, there are gonna be more people wanting to us because they're not gonna publish on one website or a dead blog that is trying to do the black hat marketing, like saying that Sean Cyrus is a fraud, is a scam. Oh, we're gonna get attention. I know Sean. Let me check. Now it's gonna count what? A click, right? But in fact is misleading, and I'm not gonna be a potential customer because I believed in Sean. But when I found out, oh, it's like a marketing ploy in a way, I'm just going to walk away. So it's not ethical, it's not effective. But with ONPASSIVE, when I put an ad on millions of websites at the same time, actual people, actual visitors, and we are sending traffic, guaranteed visitors to those millions of websites, do we become a better advertiser? But here's the thing. So we make $1 million, we make, I don't know, in any currency, okay, any amount, that 100% of amount, whether it's $1 or $1 trillion, okay, just example, we split it. Employees, founders, and customers, obviously, and the resellers who choose to win with ONPASSIVE. And of course, we leave a portion to the company. That's an extra. That's a pure passive income.